Hey. How y'all doing? I'm back. Hey y'all. How you doing? It is your boy Artavius Veasley coming in once again. Yeah, I'm just so I don't know why I'm so excited. I guess because I'm back. Because if you only understand how long and how much I procrastinated about getting back in front of the camera with you guys. So finally, I hit the record button. Okay, so I have a lot to cover and a lot to talk to y'all about. Okay, so this is gonna be a an update video because I was just looking back at my channel, and the last time I did an update video, I think it was excuse me, it was in May last year, May 27th of last year. So yeah, I was like, let me give them another little update. So now I have a whole list I gotta update y'all on, okay? So not in any particular order because I'm going back from 2018 up until now. The first thing I would like to say is welcome to 2019. Uh, this is my first video in 2019 and I'm so sorry. So sorry. We is in April now. And this is my first time coming to y'all. So hopefully you guys had a good 2019 so far. I know January and February was some stirs, okay? It felt like a whole year in itself, right? But we're now in April, and honey, may I say I'm now 29, so I'm 1 year away from that big 30. So this is my last year in the 20s, and I must say it's been amazing so far. From the last time I updated you guys all the way up until now, so it's been a lot of things has been going on. I guess I have my list here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the list, honey. Update y'all about. Okay, so this past October. I know my last video I said I was gonna graduate in September, but I graduated in October. So I now have my master's degree. So I'm a master's dear. So I have my master's degree from Full Sail University, where I got my degree in media design. So now I have a associate's, bachelor's, and master's. Now I don't want now another one because this school thing, it was fun. Okay, I lost quite a bit of hair from that, but it done grew back now, y'all. It done grew back now. Mm-hmm. We all natural. Ooh, natural now. Okay, so there was one. I've gotten my master's degree, which was a huge accomplishment for me. I'm gonna go by the stuff I have right here. For those who've been following me for years now, notice that I have been working on my own memoir on my kidney journey. So for those who don't know, I'm a kidney transplant patient or a transplant recipient. I'm sorry. I'm a transplant recipient. This July 15th will be 14 years post-transplant. So we're getting up there. So I say all of that to say is I am happy to announce that the first draft of the book is done. So as you can see, it's called Tavius VZ Becoming a Living Testimony. I think it's gonna be backwards for y'all, but this is my life in these pages. So yes, it has 13 chapters, and this is I'm editing the second draft. You see some red markings. So I'm editing the second draft so I can send it to the editor. But that was a big accomplishment for me because I've been writing on this book since I was 10 years post-transplant. So it's been a good 4 years of me writing that. Okay, so speaking of my kidney journey, there's this thing called the Transplant Games of America, And for those who followed me before, in 2016, I went to the Transplant Games of America, and I ran track for the first time, and I brought back the bronze medal, and I was ecstatic. I was so happy because I didn't want to come back empty-handed. However, I did want the gold medal, and I did not bring that back. So I still wanted to go. So I had to go back for more. So in 2018, we had the 2018 Transplant Games of America, which was in Salt Lake City, Utah. Yes, and this time I did track and field again. I did long jump. I did discus, softball throw, um, a whole bunch of stuff. But I see all that to say, I came back with gold and silver. So now I'm a gold, bronze, and silver medalist. Ah! Who can say that? Okay. So how many gold medalists do you know? So I was blessed to be able to get that at the 2018, as you can see, 2018 Transplant Games of America, Salt Lake City. It was, oh my God, I can't tell you how good that felt, okay? To say you a gold medalist, come on, Jesus. Yes, so that was a highlight of my year for 2018. And when I came back in Memphis from receiving my medals, I had some interviews with some news stations and radio stations. I got 2 radio interviews, and it was so nice to be able to talk and share my story and kind of promote my book and everything, to let them know that it's coming out this year. And I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see it. So now I told you that. Now so for those who follow me know that I've always dreamed to be on like a cover. Yeah, cover my Dale. Well, that dream was fulfilled not once but twice. So it's a local LGBT magazine here called Focus Magazine, and they blessed me to bless their cover twice. So I was on their Thanksgiving issue, or their Thanks issue, which you can see me. That ain't me. Hold up, the other black guy. Let me go. So I was on the cover of their Thanks issue, which was the I think was it October? No, the November December issue of Focus, and I came right back the next issue, January, February, and graced their cover again. And this time they named me a queer mover and shaker. So let me show y'all this, because I ain't showing the little inside spread we had, which was cute. You see me and my little puff with our phones at. And I had a little thing where they highlighted us, and we had a little stuff to say right there. So that was cute. I was super excited. A lot of these are my family in the drag community and the gay community. Okay, there you go. You can see all of my people. And when it came to this one, the queer movers and shakers, which you can see me here with the fur, honey. Got the fur on. And in this one, they gave us a whole interview, and then me go again right there. So it was really, really, really nice. And I also want to give a shout out to those who received their magazine and sent me their pictures. I really, really appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for all the love and support. And big shout out to Focus Magazine, because you guys are amazing at doing what you do. It's always a pleasure working with you guys, and I've been featured in Focus, I want to say, about 5 times, twice on the cover. and the other times in the inside. So it's always a pleasure working with Focus Magazine. So thank you guys so much for that. What else do I got for y'all? I signed a contract on my own, actually, my own arts magazine with a good friend of mine, and we signed the contract for that. And we actually re-released, well, not re-released, but released our next issue, which was called Resurrection, and that is our fourth issue. So after we did the first three, we kind of took a 2-year hiatus because there was a lot of things going on and life happened. But now we're back. So it's now a quarterly magazine instead of a bi-monthly magazine, which you guys can get this all of the tea and the stuff in the description. Is called Beyond the Stroke Magazine, a journey behind artistic freedom. And it's amazing. It's fun to be able to be a creative director and to put my own magazine together with the help of course, the team and everybody who contributes with their stories and everything. So, so excited to be able to be back in the magazine field and design. So I love that. So that's another thing that I had happen. Right now, I'm actually working on 2 different productions at the same time. I don't know. I don't book myself like that. I don't know how I do that one. But for y'all who know, I do female impersonation or drag or do drag, and Coco is back on the prowl and working with, of course, Friends of George's with their Dragnificent 70s show that comes out this upcoming weekend, the first and second weekend in April. So you can go to friendsofgeorges.org to get those tickets. And also, this will be my second time, but I've been booked to do acting as a guy, which is a first for me because I've been doing drag for about 6 years now. And I've always wanted to do, I always want to act as a guy as far as like be on stage and having an acting role as a male. I always had the female roles, which I'm in drag for. And it was Coco roles always be like comedy stuff. So I said I want to get a serious role, and I got the role as Dr. Anderson, and the name of the play is called When Love Lies, and it is an amazing cast, an amazing group, an all black cast, which I've never worked with an all black cast. I'm mainly the only or one of the few black people when I'm working with Friends of George's or with and when I'm in Coco. So it's an honor to be able to have an all black cast and work with your people. So it's been nice, and the play is amazing. And when I tell you, my role is Dr. Anderson, clinical psychologist and family therapist. Oh baby, Dr. Anderson ain't coming to play with you guys. And I've been told by the playwright that we are going on a summer tour. So we'll be going to Alabama, New Orleans, and Vegas so far that I've been told. So get ready because Dr. Anderson is coming your way, okay? So that's happening, which I'm so thrilled. The Memphis show is May 26th. So be on the lookout for that. You can go to whenlovelies.com and purchase your tickets there. Okay, so I got y'all with that. What else do I got? I'm gonna do this on my next video after this one, but for those who've been following me, again, as I say, for years, y'all know it was a point in my life where I dipped into music. Well, I used to be a little rapper back in the day. I ain't gonna brag too much, but I used to rap back in the day, and a lot of people don't be believing me, but I did. And but I was talking more about that in the next video, where I give you guys kind of a demo reel of the raps that I've done. And I say all that to say is your boy is dipping back into rap one more time to finish a mixtape and to bring all of the music together and produce it for you guys, because I know back then I promised my supporters that I would come out with a mixtape and release it, but I never did. I just came out with the songs with some friends, and it never was on a compiled project. So I will come up with all new songs, and I'll also have those that I've done in the past with my friends and people from YouTube, and I will put them all together on a mixtape, and I will release it for you guys. All right, so stay tuned for the next video where I talk about that. Okay, so that's that. What else do I got? Oh, I've started a podcast with my best friend, Dwayne. So we have a podcast called It's Sunny in the Shade. Okay, I think I mentioned it in my last video, and I think we're at episode 8, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm so glad you guys are loving it. That information will be in the description as well on all your podcast platforms, whether it's Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, and a plethora of other podcast platforms. You can find It's Sunny in the Shade. So look us up and get all the raw tea, because we throwing shade left and right. Okay. So how I explain the podcast is like, imagine just being on a 3-way call with your best friend, and you just getting all the tea. All the tea. That's basically how it is. Me and Dwayne, and we have a couple co-hosts that we come in or we bring in to talk about different topics, and we just tell you how it is, raw and uncut, no filter at all. So if you can't handle a lot of cussing or just being plain old real and throwing shade, then this may not be the one for you. But I will say there is not an episode that you would not LOL, LMAFO, all of that. Okay? So be sure you check that out. It's Sunny in the Shade. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it because people have been loving it so far. What else do I have? Oh, a few months ago, I went to my first TED Talk, which my mentor, he was on the stage speaking at the TED Talks, and I was ecstatic because y'all know that's one of my dreams, to be on a TED Talk stage. So we working and praying on that for this year, either later this year or 2020, to be on a TED Talk stage where I get to talk and share my story. So pray for me on that one. So I'm glad I got to witness that and be close to that. So hopefully I get it. What else do I got? Oh, also with my best friend Dwayne, I joined on the board with his nonprofit called the PAIGE, and I will have information for that below. But it's a LGBT organization in support for the youth, and to be there to, talk and support them and have a safe space for them to come and talk and share their feelings and do a lot of different things. So we're working in the community to be a support for Black LGBT. So I can't go through what it's all about because I would mess that up. So I will leave the website in the description so you guys can check that out. It is called the PAIGE, PAIGE. So go check that out. All right. What else I got for y'all? I think, one more thing. The No Hate campaign that has been going on for years. And for those who've been following me know I had did my own little version of the No Hate campaign with a couple subscribers and supporters. And I am thrilled to announce that I finally did a No Hate campaign shoot with my good friends. And it was amazing to meet the photographer and his partner and just talk to them and tell them how I've been following them for years, and I've been waiting for them to come to Memphis, and they finally came. And I got my picture, and I had my good hair on too, y'all. So I got all of that, and it was fun. So that is all of my updates I have for y'all. So hopefully y'all followed that. I know it was long, I'm sorry, but I had to update y'all. But I also want to tell you that I'm back, and it feels so good to finally be in front with y'all again. All right. So until next Sunday or next video, stay tuned because I will be displaying my music so you guys can see that your boy, he got a look, what they call a hot 16. But yeah, I told him I'd give him music one more time before I put it to rest. Just to show y'all I still got it. I can throw a couple words together to make it sound nice. But thank you guys so much for all the support and following me. Of course, as you know, all of my social media will be in the description below, where you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that stuff, and keep updated with your boy. And you can follow my websites and all of that stuff. So just stay in the loop, and yeah, I look forward to chatting with y'all and keeping you updated and seeing what's going on in your life. Okay. So you guys be blessed. Have a great, great, great week. And always, always believe in yourself, because I know I believe in you. Take care.